violas. Today we're going to tackle the B flat major 2 octave scale, which is an exciting scale because we get to shift to 3rd position and 5th position. Yay, 5th position! So the B flat major scale has 2 flats. We've got B flat and we have E flat. And so the flats part is not all that tricky, but the shifting part can be a little bit confusing. So we're going to talk through it. We're going to start on a low 2nd finger B flat, and then play B flat, 3rd finger C, and open D. Here's how it sounds. Your turn, go. Low 2, 3, open D. Beautiful. Now we're going to play low 1 E flat, low 2 F, and then here's that first shift. We're going to shift our hand to 3rd position for 1st finger G. Here's how it sounds. F, shift to G. Try it, go. E flat, F natural, G. And now we're going to put our 2nd finger down for that open A sound, but not an open A. 2nd finger A. Half step to your 3rd finger B flat, and then big stretch for a whole step between that 3rd finger B flat and that 4th finger C. So 2, half step to 3, and then big stretch to 4. Listen again, A, B flat, and C. Try it, go. A, B flat, C. Then we're going to cross over to the A string. We're going to play 1st finger D, half step, 2 touches for E flat, and then instead of putting your 3rd finger down and playing the F with a 3rd finger, we're going to shift again and play the F with a 1st finger in 5th position. You don't have a tape for 5th position, that's okay. You're just going to shift to where it sounds the way that your 3rd finger would sound. So to train your ears to listen for that, I would do some broken records where you go 1st finger on the 3rd position D, 2nd finger E flat, and 3rd finger F. Just listen to how that sounds. And now this time I'm going to play the same notes, D, E flat, F, but instead of playing 1, 2, 3, I'm going to play 1, 2, shift to 1. But it should sound the same, right? Because my fingers are playing the same notes. I'm just using a different finger to play that F. Shift. And notice how my elbow comes under towards the middle of my body, underneath my viola and around. That will make it easier for your fingers to reach as we shift up higher. So anytime you go higher than 3rd position, you want to start to bring that elbow towards the middle of your body so that it's a little easier to reach. So one more time, that broken record would be 1, 2, 3. So that you can hear it. And then 1, 2, 1. So that you can do it with the shift. So now we're in 5th position. We're going to set our 2nd finger a whole step away from our 1st finger for G. 3rd finger goes a whole step away from 2nd finger for A. Whole steps are going to feel a little bit smaller than they did in 1st position. That's okay. If you have a high dot on your viola, the high dot should be where your 3rd finger A will go. So you can use that as kind of a visual tool. And then we're going to have a 4th finger half step to B flat. So 3 and 4 will be right next to each other. Here's how that sounds. 2, 3, 4. Try it, go. 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Going down, we're going to do the same thing. We still have to do a double shift. And so we're going to go through that slowly. We're going to play 4, 3, 2, 1 in 5th position, still with my elbow underneath. Try it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now Now take your first finger, don't lift it up, just slide it back to that third finger tape, and then set your E flat second finger right next to it. So we're gonna slide with the 1 and set the 2. So here's E flat, and then first finger D, across to the D string for fourth finger C, and then third finger B flat. I'll play those 4 notes again, starting E flat, D, fourth finger C, B flat. Try it, ready, go. E flat, first finger D, fourth finger C, third finger B flat. Now you should have a good whole step between that 4 and 3 on the D string, and a good half step between the 2 and the 3. So I'm going to play that 3 again, and then lift up to a second finger half step A, first finger G, and then the last shift is back. We slide our first finger back to an E flat and set the second finger on an F natural. So here's how that sounds again. Third finger B flat, second finger A, first finger G, and then if you want to hear it with the slide, it goes, and that would be another good broken record to practice. But here's how it sounds without the slide. Shift silently to that E flat, set your second finger for F. And then to finish out the scale, we play that low 1 E flat, open D, third finger C, low 2 B flat. And that's your 2-octave B flat scale. I'm going to play it all the way through 2 times now. The first time I'll talk you through what's going to happen on the next note, and then the second time through I'll just play it so that you can play along with me at home. If this is a scale where you need to pause the video or come back to the video tomorrow and learn it in little chunks, that's totally okay. It's always tricky when you're shifting to 5th position for the first time, but make sure that you are using a tuner or a drone to help you with your practicing, so that you can make sure that you're landing on the right notes, because we want to learn the scale correctly. The priority is not to learn it as fast as possible. The priority is obviously to learn the right notes, because that's what we want to do for all of our scales. So I'll play each note 2 times, and this first time I'll talk you through what's happening in the scale. Starting on a low 2 B flat. Here we go together. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Third finger C, open D, low 1 E flat, low 2 F, shift to 3rd position for G, second finger A, half step to 3rd finger B flat, stretch whole step for 4th finger C, first finger D, half step second finger E flat, shift, bring your elbow under to 5th position for F, whole step for G, whole step for A, and then half step with your 3rd and 4th fingers really tight together for B flat. B flat again. Half step for A, whole step for G, whole step for F. Shift your first finger down to 3rd position, set your 2 on an E flat. First finger half step for D, 4th finger C, 3rd finger whole step away from that C for a B flat. Half step to that second finger A, first finger G, shift down to a low 1 E flat, set your low 2 F, low 1 E flat, open D, 3rd finger C, and low 2 B flat. If you've made it this this far, congratulations! You're playing a 2-octave B flat major scale. Kingsley's cheering for you in the background. Actually, Kingsley's just tired and can't get comfortable, but we can pretend he's cheering. So now we're going to go and play the whole thing through without stopping. I won't say anything. If you can make it through that, then make sure that you're listening to that intonation to match your notes to my notes. Kingsley. Thank you. And good luck. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, breathe. Congratulations, you just played a 2-octave B flat major scale. Yay! Good luck practicing. Enjoy. Let me know if you have questions.